Yo, what's good, my eruptions and my eruptioners? Green Typhlosion here today, we are doing another Pokemon versus. You guys know the rules. We will be judging by type, abilities, moves, stats, battling, and one-on-one. Now, let's begin with today's Pokemon versus. As you guys know, Alakazam is the Generation 1 OG Psychic type. Now, we're not talking about him today. Now, today's Pokemon versus will be Hypno, the creepy child. Okay, you know what? Let's not finish that sentence. Versus Mr. Mime, one Game Freak's design flaws are red and blue. Alright, so let's start with Hypno. Hypno is a pure psychic type. That means it's weak to dark and bugs, so it's not a bad type. Next, abilities. Full Renit Inner Focus is a sample of this Pokemon's terrible abilities. Now on to moves. Hypno learns a lot of moves such as Hypnosis, Rest, Dream Eater, and all the elemental punches, and most importantly, Psychic. Now, for stats, this Pokemon only has 2 stats going for it. The rest are around the 70s, so it's pretty bad. But the 2 stats it does have going for it being HP and its great special defense of 115. So overall, it's alright. Now, when it comes to competitive performances, this Pokemon is in the PU tier. That means it sucks. But this Pokemon only has one role, which is to be a special defense tank. Toxic, Wish, Protect, Psyshock is always what's going to be on this set for this mon. So this Pokemon's just Now on to Mr. Mime. Besides this thing being an abomination, it has pretty solid typing, being Psychic and Fairy, so its typing overall is not bad. Now next, abilities. This includes the abilities Soundproof, Infiltrator, and Technician. These are all insanely good abilities. Now on to moves. This Pokemon has a very large and interesting move pool. The moves it gets are Psychic Stab, Fairy Stab, status moves such as T-Wave and Toxic, and weird moves such as being Foul Play and Healing Wish. That's kind of awkward. Now, when it comes to stats, Mr. Mime is surprisingly decent. It has great special defense, decent speed, and decent special attack, and alright HP. Okay, now battling, basically it's the same as Hypno. So, they're both trash. Now, on to the 1v1. Alright, now that we have covered everything for both mons, we should probably get to who's gonna win what. Alright, first type, I have to give it to Mr. Mime, because it does have that extra fairy type that does help with a little bit more coverage, but then again, it gives it a little bit more weakness, but 2 types is better than 1. Next is abilities. Once again, I gotta give it to Mr. Mime, because Technician, Soundproof, those are some really good abilities, and compared to Hypno's Infiltrator and Inner Focus, it's pretty much garbage. Now, for moves, I'm gonna give that one to Hypno, because they both get the same amount of moves, but Hypno does get moves such as Drain Punch, so I think it's actually way cooler. Now for stats, I gotta give it to Mr. Mime. Once again, actually, let's flip the switch. I'm actually gonna give it to Hypno, because thinking about the stats, Hypno actually has way more bulk, and I know Mr. Mime hits harder, but at the end of the day, when they're both playing the same role, Hypno's just gonna do it better, and that's the same thing goes for battling, so we have to give that to Hypno again, because once again, they just really play the same role, and Hypno just does it better. And for one-on-one, as you all just saw, well, because of Hypno's bulk, it was able to outlast Mr. Mime, and once again, you guys know, they both use ghost types, because that's the only thing they could truly hit each other with. And, well, that was pretty much the match. Alright, so today's Pokemon versus winner is Mr. Mime. Now I want to thank you all for watching, and next week we'll have some more videos for you guys. Alright guys, have a nice